Hey YouTube, my name's Jess, and for today's video, we're gonna do a real-time get ready with me. You heard it. We are gonna get ready in real time together. And I'm gonna talk a little bit more about this as I actually start getting ready so that this video is not super long. So let me just go ahead and tie my hair back here. And I'm just gonna start doing a little bit of skincare. So I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Serum and my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. And then I'm gonna pop on a little bit of my Shiseido sunscreen. So, I always have seen YouTube viewers commenting on other people's videos, asking them to film a real-time makeup tutorial. So like no edits, no cuts. And I always thought that was like such a good idea, and I've seen so many people ask about it. And then a couple of months ago, I saw James Charles did it, and his video was like on the trending page and everybody was loving it. So I put it down on my list of videos to film, and I thought today would be the perfect day to film it. Because I'm going out for dinner with my girlfriends. So you're gonna hear a lot of that. I live in downtown Toronto, so there's a lot of noise that usually I would kind of sit and wait for the noise to finish before I continue talking, but we're not gonna be able to do that today. So you guys are gonna hear all of the noise, any interruptions, anytime I have to get up from my chair. If that happens, hopefully not. I think I have everything ready to go. But yeah, we're gonna do this real time, no edits. Yeah, so like I was saying, oh God, it's gonna be so weird. There's gonna be like these pauses where I'm used to just cutting it out. Okay, like I was saying, I'm going to meet up with my girlfriends for dinner tonight. We are going to a restaurant in Toronto. It's called Lahore Tikka House. It is this amazing Indian food restaurant. I think it's actually, it might be Pakistani food. I think it's Pakistani. Anyways, it's so good there, and it's kind of like a traditional place for me and this group of friends to go to for food. And I haven't seen these girls since isolation started in March. I'm drinking a club soda, by the way. This is a President's Choice low sodium club soda. Not low sodium for any reason except for the fact that it's like impossible to get sparkling water right now that's just like a regular sparkling water. It's either all flavored or low sodium, because I feel like everybody is just like on the sparkling water train along with me. So I'm excited to go and see my girlfriends who I haven't seen in so long and eat some amazing Indian food. I think my friend Johnny's gonna be there too, actually. I should stop calling them my girlfriends and call them my friends, because I'm pretty sure Johnny's gonna be there. I am definitely gonna have parts of this video that are just set to music, because I'm not gonna be able to talk literally nonstop for the whole video, but I feel like it'll be a good mixture of like music and me kind of like telling you what I'm doing with my makeup, and then we're gonna have like some little chats too, because I haven't filmed a get ready with me video in so long. It's been ages and ages. So, oh God. So I feel like we'll have lots to talk to you guys about, but we will see. So my skincare is all done. And I think I'm gonna move on to foundation. So I will start with a little bit of my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is in shade number 2. I'm just gonna use this to prime. So we're gonna put this on the high points of the face and then kind of a little bit above my brow. And I'm just gonna buff that in with my finger. I've been really lazy lately and I've been blending it in with my sponge and it just doesn't have as high of an impact. I feel like the sponge maybe absorbs some of it. So I'm trying to get back into using my fingers. My flawless filter is it's starting to go off. It's getting like this weird smell. So I'm just trying to use it all up before I like can't use it at all anymore. Because it feels like there's so much product left in here. And I've had it for so long. It's definitely worth the money. Like you get your money's worth out of it for sure. Okay, and then I've got this sick tan going on, so there's gonna be a lot of me making cheesy jokes and laughing at myself in this video as well. I usually cut that out when I'm editing. For foundation, I'm gonna use my my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation in shade number 7. This might even be a little bit dark for me right now though. And so I'm just gonna mix in a little bit of this guy right here. This is the Lancome Tint Miracle. This is a really nice foundation. It is really, really lightweight and like watery, which is great for me for the summertime. I really like a lightweight foundation in the summer. So I'm just gonna mix those two together, mostly for color, but also just to kind of lighten up the Magic Foundation a little bit, because Magic Foundation is a medium coverage foundation and I do prefer something a little bit lighter. So I like to put the foundation on the back of my hand to mix the colors and then just go ahead and blend it into my skin. I'm gonna be biking to the restaurant. It's like an 18-minute bike. So hopefully my makeup will stand up to that. I don't know. We will find out. I feel like this is quite pink. It looks really pink on the back of my hand. And it made it kind of pinky, which definitely is not my tone, but it looks okay. You guys hear that guy singing? So my good friend Jenny just had her second baby. A little girl. And my best friend Jackie also just had a baby like 2 months ago now. So those two little girls are gonna be like BFFs growing up, which is just the cutest thing ever. I love that so much. It's just so sad with everything that's going on right now that I can't like go and meet Jen's baby. And the two girls can't meet each other, and Jackie hasn't been able to see very many people because she's trying to be really safe, and it's just a really hard time, I feel like, for so many people. So my skin's doing very well on this side of my face, but we're having some trouble over here. So I am going to just take a little bit of my Too Faced Born This Way concealer and just do a little bit of spot concealing in some areas that I feel like I want a little bit of extra coverage. And then I don't know, should I use this concealer under my eyes or my retoucher? I think I'm just gonna go ahead with this guy right here too, the Too Faced underneath my eyes as well. And I'll put a little bit of this between my forehead just to balance out the color a little bit. So like I was saying, it's been such a hard time, I feel like, for people. And been having like up and down days throughout everything. I feel like I'm definitely in a better place now than I was a few months ago, but I definitely am still having like my down days. Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna use a little bit of my Charlotte Tilbury Genius Magic Powder. This is in shade number 2. And I'm going to just tap that in under my eyes. And then on my forehead as well. And then I wouldn't normally set my whole face. You guys know I'm not a big fan of that unless I need my makeup to be more long wear, which I do because of my hot bike ride that I'm about to go on. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of the, Airbrush Flawless Finishing Powder in shade number 2. This is Charlotte's pressed powder. And I'm just gonna use this to set the rest of my face. Very matte. So what shall we do here? So much pressure. I need to make a decision. Okay, let me go ahead and finish my complexion. So let's do a little bit of bronzer. I'm gonna take, no, you know what? I'm on a mission to finish up some of my makeup. If you guys didn't see, I filmed a video of my most used products or like makeup that I'm running out of. And I'm trying to get through some makeup that I'm almost out of. So one of those products is this bronzer right here from Dior. This is the DiorSkin Nude Air Bronzer in the color 001. I'm just gonna take that on this Real Techniques Duo Fiber brush. And I'm gonna use this to kind of warm up my skin a little bit. I did buy the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. I have a video of a first impression of this as well. I will also link that in the description box and across the top of the video. I bought that as a replacement for this, but I have this terrible habit where I replace makeup that I'm out of or like running out of, and then I go ahead and use the new makeup that I buy, and I don't end up using the old makeup, and then I have all of this makeup that's like sitting in my drawers not being used and going bad. So I'm trying to make an effort to kind of like use things up and like actually get through some of my makeup here. I think I'm gonna do some videos that are like shop my stash or like products I haven't used on YouTube before. My mind is always like trying to come up with ideas of different kind of looks or different kind of videos to do. And I thought those might be a good one, or like that's kind of the same video in my head, like products I've never used or shown you guys before, because I have like so much makeup. And I do like love a lot of my makeup, and I tend to like stick with what I love or like the newer products I have. So I'd like to do more like shop my stash, where I go into like some of my older makeup and use some of that up. Okay, so I'm just bronzing my neck here too. How do we look? Nice and bronzy. I feel like that one a little patchy on my forehead, so I'm just gonna blend, just get it nice and blend it out. I'm already sweating. Okay. after bronzer, I want to do a little bit of blush. I've been loving cream blush lately, but I've already really set my face, so I don't really want to use anything too creamy. So let me just go ahead with a powder blush. I want to use this guy. So this is called Ecstasy. This is by Charlotte Tilbury. This is one of my favorite Charlotte Tilbury blushes, and I love this color for summer. It's a really pretty peachy pink. Nose is always where sweat starts to come through first on my face, so I've got all these little like sweat droplets happening on my nose. I'm just gonna leave them to sit there, and hopefully everything will kind of calm down, and I'll just be able to pat them away with my beauty blender. But I just want to kind of like, if I take them away now, they'll just come back, so I'm just gonna let them sit there. Sometimes when I feel like my makeup is a little patchy, I like to take just a dense duo fiber brush. This one's from Quo, and just go over top of everything to make it look a little bit more smooth. Okay, and then I might add more blush later. We'll see, like once I have the rest of my makeup on. I just wanted to kind of put that down as like a guide. And then I might as well pop on a little bit of highlighter while we're here as well. For highlighter, I'm just gonna use this guy right here. This is another product I'm trying to use up. This is the highlight from the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow palette. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of that as well. Probably don't need any highlighter because I'm just gonna naturally glow, and I've got that flawless filter on underneath, but I just love it, so we're adding it. Okay, so before we move over to the eyes, I'm just gonna take a little bit of my Urban Decay setting spray and just use this to set down everything that I have so far. I'll do a couple layers of this. That's just gonna help the makeup be like more long wearing and stand up to the heat a little bit better. So good. Like a little homemade air conditioner. That was a joke I would normally cut out. Okay, let's move over to the eyes. I'm gonna take a little bit of my eyeshadow primer. This is from Laura Mercier. I'm gonna pack that on. I'm gonna put that on, and then just blend it out with my little concealer brush from MAC. I'd say something that I've been struggling with the most during isolation is my fitness and exercise. I'm noticing some eyebrow hairs here that I just want to get out as well. So I really love working out in the gym. I've had a really good fitness routine for the past probably like 4 years. I really love lifting weights. And when I get sick of lifting weights, I'll go to the gym and I'll walk on the treadmill for an hour and watch YouTube videos or listen to my music, or I'll do like a HIIT workout or one from my Sarah's Day ebook, which is all like body weight workouts. And I like having a lot of different variety with my workouts. And when I couldn't go to the gym anymore, I really struggled to motivate myself to do any kind of exercise. I started off isolation, we were just doing a lot of walks, which was good, but the reduced exercise combined with the reduced amount that I'm actually like moving around. Like normally for work, I'll be walking to the subway, taking the subway to wherever I'm going, then I'll work on my feet all day, then I'll take the subway home. So I'm kind of like moving around and standing on my feet all day. And so to go to like from that plus working out at the gym 4 or 5 days a week to sitting on my ass for most of the day and watching Netflix and YouTube or editing or just like a lot more of a sedentary lifestyle was hard for me. Starting to kind of get out of it a little bit. I was doing some running when we were still up at the cottage and I was enjoying that, but I just don't like to run every single day. Like I need a little bit of variety in order to keep things interesting for me and to like convince myself to actually go out and do something. So I've been mixing up sorry guys, I'm just looking for a specific eyeshadow. Let me find it. There it is. So this is a cream shadow. This is in the color Bet, again from Charlotte Tilbury. Really pretty kind of gold color, nice for summer evening. So we got our bikes up and running. So I've been doing some biking. We have gone for some runs in the city. We've been going for walks. I've been doing some park workouts, so some Sarah Day workouts, some HIIT workouts in the park. We've also been getting into tennis. So we played tennis for the second time today. It gets so tiring. Like I'm exhausted and needing to stop after like not that long because you're running after the ball and I don't know. It's just a pretty good workout actually. We go out and we play Frisbee sometimes. So I've just found that in order to kind of convince myself to go and do something every day, switching it up and trying out a bunch of different things has been working really well for me. Just within the past, like, I don't know, I'd say I'm on maybe the 3rd week of consistently exercising again. So I'm feeling really good. It's helping a little bit with my self-confidence, which kind of took a little bit of a hit. Don't know where we're going, but it's better than it was before. Don't know if we're living used to that we never really were. And yeah, that's something that I've had a bit of success with recently that I was really kind of struggling with. Okay, so I have that on the top, and then I'm just gonna take this little pencil brush here, and I just want like a matte brown shadow. I'm just gonna reach into my Amrezy palette here and take the color Yugo right here on my pencil brush. You guys see that? And I'm gonna run that on my lower lash line, just like that very outer corner. And then take it a little bit on the outer corner on the top of my eye as well. So you know that I feel you. You don't hesitate.
wait a second when I try to steal you.
I'm just cleaning off a brush here because I want a brush that has no product on it. And I'm just gonna take that and give that a little blend. So.
That we never really were. Put a skull on your phone so you know that you've been hurt. Always say goodbye at the start of the later. Oh, where we're going, but it's better than it was before. I feel like we're fully used to that we never really were. Put a skull on your phone so you know that you've been hurt.
Okay, cute. I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush that also should have no product on it and just blend out all of the edges and kind of pull everything out so that my eyes are nice and long and lifted. This is a step I usually don't show on my tutorials. I like to just take, same thing I did with this brush all over my face just to like go over everything and make sure there were no harsh lines or edges. Doing the same thing with this guy just in like an eye-sized brush. Just going over top of everything and just really blowing it out. I like everything to be super blended. Sometimes I overblend stuff and everything kind of like melts together, but I just don't like to see anything harsh. I'm all about that smoke. Ooh, it's hot. I want to like take my hair up off the back of my neck. Let's see if this will work. But do I look crazy in the video? A little bit. Okay, I want to do a really quick wing liner as well. I'm feeling a bit too lazy to use gel, so I'm gonna do it with pencil. This is a brown. Ooh, it's drying out. Is this gonna work? See guys, I don't use up my makeup and it just dries out and goes bad. I'm gonna give this pencil a sharpen. This is a YSL Waterproof eyeliner, and I think it's just in the color brown. And let's see if I can get this to work. Yeah, it's still creamy. Creamy enough. So I'm just taking that to about halfway across my eye. And then I'm gonna go in with this little flat definer brush right here. And I'm just going to use that to blend out the wing and kind of bring that liner towards the inner corner. And we'll do the same thing on the other eye. Okay, and then those are a lot like longer than I want them to be. So I'm just gonna take a little Q-tip and I'm just gonna use that to wipe away some of the length. And then I can sharpen it back up with this little brush. So I like this one a lot, but this one is thicker, so I can't really get it thinner. So in order to make them match, I have to make this one a little thicker. That always happens to me. I'm gonna just go ahead and do my mascara now. I've got I've got my lash curler here. So let's give those a nice curl. And then I'm gonna use a little bit of my Dior Show 3D Maximizer Primer. And we're gonna give the lashes a good coating. And this is gonna be probably like the longest part of the video. I swear I cut like 10 or 15 minutes of mascara out of every video. So I like to just coat my lashes as much as I can with the white mascara first. Do that on the top and the bottom. I guess this is kind of the good thing about doing the real-time video and like why people want to see it is because in order to like fill the time, I'm finding myself giving like lots of details, sort of little things that I wouldn't normally talk about in a video for whatever reason, just because I wouldn't think of it or I would think it's like so obvious. Hopefully having like more of these details is helpful for you guys. And if you guys like this video, definitely make sure to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment telling me that you enjoyed it. And then I can do more. And if I don't get a lot of thumbs up and if no one leaves me a comment, then I'll know that this isn't the one and we'll leave it at this, but I just want to make videos that you guys want to watch, you know? So after I have that on, I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lashes Mascara. This is black. Charlotte's mascaras only come in black. She doesn't believe in any other colors. Sorry, my phone just rang. Oh my God. Alex, I'm sorry. I can't pick up the phone right now. I'm filming a live video. All right. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure that I was still recording because that call came in. And I control you guys, the camera, from my phone. I don't know if you guys can see, it's like Inception. But I've got a little monitor on my phone and I can make sure that I'm in focus and adjust the settings and stuff from my phone because I can't reach you where you are. So Will and I have been doing kind of big trips for the last few years, and our plan for this year was to do a road trip across Canada. So we wanted to drive from where we are in Toronto across the country to Vancouver, which is where we met. And we were in Vancouver for 5 weeks last year and we just loved it. If you guys haven't seen those vlogs, I'll leave a link for them across the top and down in the description box if you want to go and check them out. I think my Vancouver vlogs are probably my favorite videos I've ever made. So if you guys haven't seen them, definitely go and watch them. They're so good. But we thought it would be fun to do a road trip because we have friends kind of all the way across the country. So we have friends in Manitoba, my mom is in Saskatchewan, I've got friends and my brother in Alberta, my grandparents are in BC, kind of on the way to Vancouver, and then we would hit Vancouver, so we would be able to visit a lot of people and have somewhere to stay. But our good friend COVID has kind of gotten in the way of our plans. I'm filming a video right now where I'm not doing any edits, so I'm not gonna cut anything out, just so you know. I scared him away. So we've been debating about if we can still make our road trip happen or not. It's kind of good timing because, like, in a way it is, because all of my work is canceled, so I have nothing but free time and I can do all of this, film and vlog. I think it would be like really fun vlogs doing the road trip, and then I can film while I'm in Vancouver, of course. It would be less makeup videos, but definitely like more vlogs and some other kind of videos, just about like other topics that I'm passionate about. Anyways, but it's just kind of weird because we're in Ontario. We have sort of like the second highest number of active cases, and it just seems kind of irresponsible to then drive across the country and possibly like spread. And then the other thing is that the other provinces are starting to get bad again too. Like, I know Alberta right now is getting really bad. So it's like, do we even want to be there? Do we want to stop there? Do we want to drive through? We really do want to be in Vancouver at the same time. So I don't know, it's something we're still trying to figure out. The good thing is we can kind of go last minute, so if it just suddenly becomes the perfect time to go, we'll be able to just jump in the car and do it. But I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. I'm just gonna take a little bit of highlighter and highlight the inner corner of my eye as well. And I didn't make too much of a mess with my mascara, but I didn't do it perfectly either. So I'm just gonna take my little Q-tip again and just clean up any little smudgies that I made. Okay, I really need to get my eyebrows on. So I'm gonna take my brow pencil. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Brow Lift in the color Rita. I often don't film me filling in my brows either. So what I like to do is I just start at the front and I draw a little line underneath the front of my brow, all the way to the tail of my brow. And then I kind of switch it so that it's vertical, and I draw in some little hair-like strokes near the front. And then I just like to fill in any little gaps throughout the rest of my brow. And then I'll turn it over and take the spoolie and just comb that all through so everything's really soft. No harsh lines, everything's blended. Same thing on this side. And then I'm just gonna take the Charlotte Tilbury brow pencils. Once they start to get old, the caps are so loose, they fall off so easily. Something people complain about a lot. I'm going to next take a little bit of brow gel. So this is the, let me find it. Legendary Brows from CT, and I have mine in the color Supermodel. Although I'm feeling like I want to get a lighter brow gel. I don't know, I'm into lighter brows at the moment. Still really fluffy and full, but like a lighter color, if that makes sense. And I kind of like warm brows. I was super into ashy everything for so long. And now I'm kind of like, I want a warm brow for some reason. I don't know why. So I just like to brush my brow hairs up with this. It's got this nice tiny little wand on it. And run that all through. My phone is blowing up and I can't check it right now. That's okay, we're almost done. All right, brows are on, eyes are done. Do I need a little bit more blush? I feel like I kind of do. So I'm gonna go back into Ecstasy and just pop on a little bit more. I'm gonna take my all-nighter one more time, spray that all down. And then, honestly, you guys, I'm not even gonna do a lip because I'm not gonna wear a lip. And I don't wanna do one just for the video because like the point of this video is like a real true get ready with me. And if I put on a lip right now, that would not be a real true get ready with me. So, kind of dabbing in that setting spray. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit of this lip balm. It's a lip mask actually, the Bite Agave lip mask. This is the old formula. I don't know if the new one is better or worse. I'm still trying to make my way through this one. We lost the cap ages ago. Still making it work. Okay, let me take this down. How do I look? A little frizzy? Okay guys, so that is the finished look. That is my makeup from beginning to end, no cuts, no edits. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think it went better than I was expecting it to. When I'm watching it back, hopefully there's not a lot of ums and likes, which is something else that I'm always cutting out of my videos. But I feel like I've done a pretty okay job. I don't know, we'll see. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up so that more people can see it too, and let me know if you enjoyed it so that I can do more like this. We could do even like a more like full glam makeup look where I'm spending like an hour on my makeup if that's something that you guys are into. Just let me know. I just want to do what you want to see. I think I've already said that. Let me just end this video. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.